Hello, 6th grade here, and we're going to talk about chapters 23 and 24 of Treasure Island in one go. And why is that, you might ask? And the answer is because Robert Louis Stevenson could have used an editor, and these two chapters could have been combined into one chapter. And that's the honest truth. So, when we last left Jim off at the end of chapter 22, and now we enter chapter 23, The Ebb Tide Runs, he had borrowed Ben Gunn's homemade boat, a coracle, and decides that he's going to go take out back the Hispaniola by himself. Great plan, Jim. I see no way in which this carefully laid plan could possibly fail. Jim then proceeds to have almost no control over the boat and basically is thrown about, roughly, by the ocean currents. Jim finally, after getting battered around, makes his way to the Hispaniola and he hears pirates drinking and singing, and he hears 15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Drink and the devil have done with the rest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Jim finds himself freaked out by the pirates singing and the fact that he sees both the pirates on board are drunk as all get out and are in an argument, and he describes them as looking like devils. Jim, freaked out, loses control of the boat again and then decides to lie down, basically holding himself, freaking out, till he's able to sleep. And he wakes up the next day, which is where we get to the chapter 24, The Cruise of the Coracle. You see why these two chapters could have been combined. Jim spends more time maneuvering the boat and eventually is able to get his way in front of the Hispaniola to jump on board. But the Hispaniola crashes on and crushes the coracle, leaving Jim now trapped on the Hispaniola with two drunk, angry pirates and no retreat. He is trapped on the Hispaniola with pirates, and his only option is going to be some way to outsmart them, defeat them, or some way take over the ship or get them off it. So, how do you think Jim's going to accomplish this? Jim, who has not really won any fights yet, who hasn't outsmarted any pirates yet, and has gotten lucky or saved by others so far. How do you think Jim's going to pull this off? Do you think Jim can pull this off? Go ahead and leave your thoughts below. Do you think Jim will have to be rescued again? Who knows? I do. I've already read this book. But I want to hear your thoughts on the matter. Go ahead and leave those in the description, 6th grade, or leave those in the comments, 6th grade, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.